Yo guys, JinSwords here. I just got accepted into testing the beta for PokeBattle. And I made this team and I don't think I've actually changed it a single time since I made it. The only thing I was going to change to it was to give Darkrai HP fighting over substitute, but I didn't even change that just because substitute's so awesome. But yeah, I have the weakness policy Dragonite, special defensive Empoleon, defensive Gligar, special defensive Hitmontop. I have sub nasty Plut, Dark Void, Dark Pulse, Darkrai, Timid Max Speed, and Jolly Life Orb Infernape. And my ranking's pretty good. I've gotten up to like 1800. I was up to over 1900 at one point, but then I lost like 2 in a row. Actually, I lost one, and then I won one, and I lost another one. But my 2 losses were kind of ridiculous. Both of them were to hacks, and I lost like 150 for each of them. So I've been working to gain that back up. So that's the problem when you don't have much variation. Yeah. But if you guys don't already know about PokeBattle, yes, I am using a Darkrai. This is because they use the point system. Oh, I have a battle, but so basically each Pokemon costs a certain number of points, and you get 1,000 points. So as you can see, Dragonite's 165, Empoleon's 155, Gligar's 105, Hitmontop's 125, Darkrai's 250, and Infernape's 155. And so obviously the better, more used, more powerful, more broken stuff is going to be higher powered. Has higher points, and like Gligar and Empoleon and Hitmontop, they're not used very often, but they are very good defensively, and they make up a great core. Empoleon and Gligar is a perfect core, whereas Hitmontop's just to get some extra stuff and to get some Toxic on some stuff, and Rapid Spin, in addition to the Defog. Both of which is really useful for Dragonite when I want to get the weakness policy setup thing. So I can use Darkrai, he just costs a ton of points. But even so, I've only used 950 points out of my 1,000. But you'll see like stuff like Arceus and other stuff like that. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. So yeah, I'm up to 1819 right now. But stuff like Arceus is worth 1,001 points, which basically means that you can't use them because they don't fit on your team. Because you can't possibly have 1,000 points if you've already used 1,001 of them. On an Arceus, you'd have to have like Pokemon that are -1 points, which is just not possible. So because the beta is still, not a little closed, there aren't that many people around. All the people that are like constantly getting battles and stuff. I've played most of them. Like this guy Shadow Lord, I've played him twice already. This guy CT, I guess he's not on right now. I've played him at least 3 times. Played a couple other guys a few times. And I know his team. I've already beaten his team. His team's really weak to fighting. And then after that first time I beat him, he changed that. Got the Gliscor over the Feraligatr. But he's probably just going to lead off with that Typhlosion. So I'm going to lead off with my Empoleon. Or the Mamoswine. He did that last time too. But last time he also switched out, to something that can take my Empoleon, not to something that can take my Infernape, which is, that can't take Gligar, which is what I switched to. So, predicting him to do something different, I predicted right. He stayed in, but the Scald was not able to take it down, which is unfortunate. Now he's probably just going to want to go for the Earthquake, and I don't want to take the Earthquake. So I'm going to go to Gligar. And now he goes to Crawdons. It's really weird. I have Empoleon is slower. You have a Mamoswine, unless he doesn't have Earthquake, which actually does make sense. But at the same time, why would you run Mamoswine if you don't have Earthquake? That's my only thing. So he's gonna start setting up Dragon Dances, and I'm just gonna knock off his Focus Sash. Whoa, that's a little weird. But I have the Empoleon, and that's gonna do 93% and knock me out because Dark does neutral damage to Steel now. Right, alright, but I have the Intimidate on the Hitmontop. I can just, go for the close combat. I doubt he's going to want to stay in. He's probably going to go to the Gliscor, but I have nothing to do to Gliscor right now. But he weirdly does not have the Toxic Orb, Gliscor, and I do know this, which is why I did not switch out into my Darkrai right away. And basically, for stuff like Gliscor and physical walls, Darkrai is the answer to all walls. If it's a wall and it can't do much damage back to you, Gliscor is the answer. That's just what it is. So he just got a knockoff off, which means I don't have my Eviolite, but Gliscor still has like 339 defense and 300 HP, so he's still defensively bulky, very defensively bulky. And yeah, I was just saying, because Darkrai, most walls are not, can't really resist Dark type. These most walls are not Fairy or Fighting or, what's it called? Fairy, Fighting, or Dark. Except for, I guess, Clefable and Florges. But Florges isn't used at all here because there are definitely better options to use your points. And I'm going to go straight for the U-turn here. Alright, did some nice damage as he goes for the Dragon Dance. But, you know, I have the Infernape, so I'm not worried at all. Oh, geez, he might Aqua Jet. Oh, okay, he didn't Aqua Jet. Okay, that's cool. I guess I outspeed a plus. I am Jolly, and Crawdon speed is only base 58, so it's not surprising that I outspeed, but it was a little bit surprising. Yeah, so Darkrai takes pretty much all walls, and like Clefable, Infernape can do some decent damage too. And if I play Dragonite right, if I'm still at full HP, I get the weakness policy, get a Dragon Dance up. I can use Earthquake on that thing, and it should do decent damage, actually. I'm not sure how much it'll do. I'll count that later at some point. I don't really want to stay in, so I'm going to get some extra damage off with the U-turn, but he switches in a Tyranitar, which makes the U-turn look like such a better play. The plays... I predicted that all the way. No, I'm kidding. I didn't predict that. I was just hoping to get a little bit of extra damage off from the Gliscor. And eventually, I'm just whittling down the Gliscor. I mean, he takes 21% from close combat. If he switches back into it, he'll take another 21%. He's down to 60%, 58%. He's not going to be, you know, he's not going to be taking hits for long. And especially when I get my rocks up, which I can't wait for me to do, which I really want to do. Toxic failed. I have the immunity, bro. I have the immunity. Actually, at this point, I don't really need to get my rocks up. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I don't think he can hit me, because so far what I've not seen, he does not have Ice Fang. I've only seen the Toxic, the Knockoff, and the Earthquake, though. So I don't actually know what his last move is. But I'm just assuming that is not a move that can, you know, that's Ice Fang. Oh, so it's Substitute, that's right. Okay. Okay, what do I want to do? Infernape can easily handle the rest of his team, but not the Gliscor. I think I'm going to actually sack my Darkrai, which I know sounds a little bit crazy, just if you just heard that straight out of the blue. But Infernape easily handles the rest of his team. Easily handles. He's just going to go for the knockoffs. I can take that. That's no problem. But I kind of want him to take me down, is the thing. I'm going to go for Nasty Plot. Yeah. I'm going to go for Nasty Plot. I could Dark Pulse, and if he stays in, it will probably take him down. But then he's gonna get the free switch into Tyranitar, and that would be a little bit worse because I don't want him setting like Dragon Dances on me or something like that. Stone Edge. All right, I avoided it, but skillfully dodging, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go into Infernape, and I should be able to just close combat everything except for the Gliscor, which I'll go for Flare Blitz for the rest of the game. So I mean, I get sweeps within Darkrai, I get sweeps with an Infernape. Actually, hold on. 40%, yeah. Oh, sugar. Forgot this thing will have extreme speed. Okay, I can't quite sweep with Infernape at this point. Not quite yet. But, soon I can. I'll go into this thing, get the Intimidate off. Extreme speed, that does nothing, of course. Close combat. Thing's at 33%, so that thing, if he brings in the Gliscor to take a close combat, I can absolutely kill him because he's not gonna go for Toxic. He's probably gonna just go for Earthquake to get some last ditch damage off, especially since I'll be at -1 defense, which means that I'll go for the Sucker Punch and knock him out. And yep, that happens. And let's see if he goes for the attacking move. Well, as I go for Sucker Punch. Yeah, there it is. So I predicted correctly. He still has this thing though. This thing's still a huge threat, and I'm gonna go right into Gligar. Goes for close combat. Gligar does not eat that up very well because I lost my, my thing, my Violite. I'm going for U-turn. Gligar's dead. I mean, unless he switches, which is why I went for U-turn. So now I'm going to go back into this thing. He has absolutely nothing to eat up close combat, and something is going to die. Typhlosion might actually live, but I think a combination of close combat and Sucker Punch will be able to take him down. I think it will. So we're just waiting for him here, and hopefully, we can win. And if you have frequented the lobby here, people don't know. There's not much talking in the lobby here, just because there aren't that many people. Not much to talk about, but people are complaining and complaining about Darkrai. It is crazy. They're just complaining. Darkrai's too good. Darkrai this. Darkrai swept me. I swept this guy with Darkrai. Oh my gosh. Get over it. Yeah, just honestly. Go for Extreme Speed. Okay, he took me down. Did not think that Extreme Speed would have taken me down, actually. But now I can go for Close Combat yet again. And he's probably going to switch in his Mamoswine, sack the Mamoswine. But honestly, if he does that, he brings in Lucario again. I switch into Infernape, sack Infernape, then Hitmontop provides the sweep. Okay. So, honestly, that's really the plan. And he can't Swords that good. Oh, crap. How come he never went for that before? Why? That doesn't even, make sense. Mach Punch. He outspeeds me to Extreme Speed. Good lord. Is that gonna be the game? Can I live? Can I live? No. Wow. 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 Now he goes for the Swords Dance? Guess that was a good play. Jeez. That was a great prediction on his part. If I'd stayed in and just close commented, he would have been surely dead. That was a good play. It was a good play. He hit it very well. I did not know that he had it. Still surprised that he won. Just because I had two fighting types and he had nothing to take him except for Gliscor, which was the second thing of his on his team to die. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Can we get another battle, please? Actually, battle list. Oh, there are 4 battles going on right now. What are feature requests? Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Bug reports. I don't want to look at that either. Let's take a look at my team. I'm not really liking Hitmontop. I mean, he's great for Mega Lucario. Especially the ones that don't run Ice Punch. I mean, that do run Ice Punch. These Gligar can't take Ice Punches very well. But at the same time, he's not that great outside of that. And that's the problem. I mean, I kill a few things. It's great, but honestly, the thing I use the least is actually Dragonite. It's honestly the thing I got a game. Okay. That's honestly the thing I use least. I might want to switch out Dragonite. Put a Garchomp in maybe. Actually, no, I want a special thing. Maybe put in Hydreigon. So I've never actually played this guy, but he has watched me battle before. You can just join, watch battles. Leads, I'm thinking the Greninja. Actually, how much does that do to silly little Greninja? Close combat, of course, kills it. Mach Punch, 84 to 101%. Oh, that's so sad. That's a 6% chance to KO. I'm not gonna test that. I'm gonna go lead with Hitmontop. Hitmontop of the world. Hitmontop of the world. Do something like that, and I don't know it. And Greninja's dead. Although why Greninja unscald is beyond me. Even if he got the burn, I probably still would have taken him down. Hitmontop's still going to be useful for Conkeldurr and Tyranitar, so I don't want to sack that quite yet. Not to mention I have the Empoleon. Can easily handle that thing. And I don't want to be going for the Stealth Rock because of the Magic Mirror. Or Magic Bounce. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go to Gligar. Drain Punch. Should have gone for the knockoff. That was a misplay on his part. But I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks right now. Now he goes to the knockoff. That was the right play. I'm going to knock off his Assault Vest. And I'm going to die. Which is alright with me. Although now that I realize that there's no point of knocking off just because my only special attackers are Darkrai and Empoleon, neither of which I'm so very keen to use. But you know, I have the Dragonite, I have the weakness policy. Actually, that is. Could I sweep from now? I might be able to sweep from now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Dragon Dance. It's probably gonna go for the Ice Punch, but I can live that. Oh man, why don't you just go for the Ice Punch? Is that really too obvious? Must be. The weakness policy must be really too obvious. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's a little too bad. I wanted to, you know, take it down. So I'm just gonna go for Mach Punch. He's probably just gonna stay and sack me, Conkeldurr, just because it's at such low HP, can't really take hits anymore. Lost his item, and it took down 2 things on my team. So, you know, good for him. Good for Conkeldurr. I did not play well around that. Actually, yeah, I didn't really play well around that. Noivern outspeeds me in all scenarios, as long as he's max speed, and I can take that easy, no problem. And he has nothing that wants to take a Scald right now, assuming the light screen wore off. Light screen. When was the light screen? It was like turn 2, right there. So it should have come down after turn 7 or turn 8. No, it must have that light clay, which means that that means the light screen is still intact. Alright. Although there's no way he's gonna stay in. That's just my reasoning right there. Yeah, there's the thing. Then the light screen should have worn off. By this point at least. Should have worn off after turn 10 then. Where is the light screen? The light screen, it never said that the light screen wore off. That is something that they need to fix. Like, right now. Give HP fighting. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. That does nothing. Scald Burn did not matter unless I wanted to lose 3% more of my HP. 3%. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I still want to keep this thing around for that Noivern. I have the Hitmontop. And he's got the Dragon Dance, which basically means that he's at +1 speed. But he can't live close combat. He should know this. And I can take an Iron Head. Oh, that's weird. Since I could take both of his stabs, but I guess he's the Iron Head, and I can also take the, oh, Sucker Punch should be able to take it down. Ooh. Ooh, that was a great play. That was a great play on my opponent's part right there. But that does mean that I can outspeed with Darkrai because I'm base 125 speed and he's base 123 speed. And I can just knock him out with the Dark Pulse. And the Victini might be Scarfed. I'm not sure about that. I'm just going to scout out, see what this thing is going to do. Because I don't think it gets any setup moves except for maybe Work Up. But if it is Work Up, then I'm going to outspeed. Yeah, I'm just going to go for close combat. And it's going to do a ton of damage. And I'll just be able to knock him out with the Dark Pulse. And that is a good game. Let's see how we're doing on time. We got 20 minutes. Oh, this guy's at 2,000. See, he just lost 140 points right there. I'm telling you, it stinks to lose someone who's well lower than you. But I wonder if the fact that I have, I only use 955 points in my team actually makes a difference in my variation. Because if that were the case, I would definitely swap out Hitmontop for something that's worth fewer points. It's still a good fighting type. I mean, let's see, I should have 2 teams, right? Yeah. I haven't actually put anything here, but I just want to take a look at Hitmonchan is 85. See if I could put Hitmonchan on. I could put Hitmonlee on. Hitmonlee's 90. I could put either of those guys on, and that would be even better. You know, in terms of variation, if that does actually affect the variation. So this guy's got a really powerful team. Lead off with Infernape. He has some stuff to outspeed me, but not that much. I'm gonna go for the U-turn, just because I doubt he's gonna stay in. Just because I don't think he's gonna want to take that stuff too well. Even the filter Aggron would probably take some decent damage from close combat. And it's probably gonna Thunder Wave here. Yeah. I know this set is too obvious. He's nothing. Oh, he has the Scyther. Oh, but he has this thing. Okay. Okay. I have the Empoleon though. Rapid Spin. Yep. I have the Scald though. Raikou. For Subcom Mind. Yeah, I can take that. I have the Roar. Gligar's. He brings in the Garchomp. He's probably just going to want to go straight for the Earthquake. It's my prediction. Fire Fang? Good lord. What do I see these days? Knock off Leftovers. That is really nice. He's probably going to go for the Scald or something. And I'm going to go straight into Empoleon. Ice Beam. I should have gone a Dragonite right there. No, I shouldn't have. Because I want to be able to Dragon Dance on the Ice Beam. At some point, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. Yep, he switches into Raikou. He's going to straight out attack me this time. That much is pretty obvious just because, you know, I did the opposite last time. I'm going to go into Gligar. Now he goes for Substitute. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I went for Roar last time because I knew you were going to do the same thing. And you do the same thing. Oh my gosh. I took that Thunderbolt really well though, I have to say. Do Scald, that does nice damage. Stealth Rock, I can take that. Doesn't do great for my Dragonite, and I know that. And shouldn't defog here. Oh, that might not have been a good play on my part because he probably would have about to go for the Rapid Spin. He just went for the Rapid Spin anyways. That's a little weird if you ask me. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. As he goes for Aqua Ring. Aqua Ring? Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm going to go for Stealth Rock. He's not going to go for the Rapid Spin, I don't think, and he's going to die. And there it is. That means my rocks are there to stay. Thank you, Burn. Magic Guard. Question is it going to be Life Orb, is it going to be Sash, or is it going to be Mega? Oh, he can't be Mega because he's the Aggron, so he's going to be Sash or Life Orb. Probably Life Orb, if I had to guess. Just based... Oh, yeah. On that damage, definitely Life Orb. Okay, now he just tricked me a Burn Orb. A Flame Orb. Oh, Alakazam was burned. I didn't even get the Scald Burn. I got that burn. He had Flame Orb. Why? How does that help? Fire Fang. Good lord. What are these people even running? Oh my gosh. That thing's at 22%. Alright, I can sweep a Dragonite now. Dragon Dance, please go for a Dragon type move. Thank you. And now I can Dragon Claw you. You're dead. Take some recoil, but that's not a problem at all. Aggron, you can die too. So this is actually a scenario of weakness policy actually coming through. Earthquake, that's dead. Why didn't you go to Scyther earlier? That thing runs... Oh, Extreme Speed though. Alright. Yeah, alright, so that's a good game. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy this and you want some more PokeBattle, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and see you all later, YouTube.